Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is tremendous to be back out here with you again, holding up a big blue hand, holding a card with a W on it. I think it's beckoning us to go forward. This popped up on my radar screen the other day. This is Shroom and Gloom. It is apparently an upcoming roguelike deck builder from Devolver Digital, and I love the stuff that Devolver puts out. Quick thing, I have not touched this yet. You're all seeing it for the first time with me, so I don't know. Things could get wild and weird. Let's see what happens, right? We're going on this journey together. All right. Loot the corpse. Look at map. Handy, persistent, replenish. We're going to take it. Okay. Dig for weapons. Interesting. Heal 15 health. Heal 3 health. Draw 1 card. Only 3 uses. Unlock. And that's going to consume it. This card will be destroyed upon being played. Okay. All right. Unlock. Deal 4 damage to self. Handy and persistent. Handy. This card will always be drawn first. Persistent. This card is not discarded upon being played. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. All right, so we're used to seeing screens like this. Look at map. Handy, persistent. Okay. So we know we have an unlock card. That's interesting. Deal 4 damage to self, however. Well, we're going to go with the key because it seems like that is a thing we should do. This is very interesting as a deck builder. Oh my, okay. So now we've got some attack cards here. Deal 3 damage. If fatal, make toasty. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. All right, so then let's deal 4 damage. You know, we can see their intent, which is typical of these types of games. So let's make a toasty. Okay. All right, so we've got a 0 costing toasty. Deal 3 damage if fatal, make toasty. Add 3 vulnerable to target. Battery 10. I don't know what that means. 50% more damage per stack. Okay. So, well, I guess let's do this and let's do this. All right, so we got 2 times toasties. That's great. End turn. We have exhausted all of our energy, I suppose, right? Okay. I think we can end here. All right, so we took a little bit of a hit. 19 out of 25 health. We're going to need to deal some attack damage here. And I think we're going to hold off on... No, you know what? We're going to use a toasty, I think. Yeah, we're going to use a toasty on us. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and hold off on this because I think accumulating toasties is going to be important. So we're going to end turn. All right. And 3 vulnerable to target. That is probably what we want to do here. Then again, I don't think we need to do that. So we're going to deal 4. And then we're going to go ahead and make it toasty, right? Wonderful. Search your feelings and choose a mood. Your experiences give you moods. What is this game? This is really neat. Pick lock and scratch out a truffle. Draw a card. Replenish unplayable. When you open a lock, increase max health by 2. Oh, that's cool. Buff fingers. I think I'm going to take the passive. Right? Look at these husks. All right, we're going to keep going. And apparently there's going to be lots of locks that we run into over time. Oh, my. A gift from below. Choose a foresight. If you would die, destroy this card and heal to 50% HP instead. We might need that. If you've hung out on the channel previously, you know that occasionally we die, all right? That's okay, though. That just means you try again. Draw an extra attack at the start of each combat. I like that. Draw an edible at the start of each exploration. All right. I think we're going to go with this. I like an extra attack. Especially if we start coming across some really good attacks. What would you think about digging for weapons? This seems very random. Should we just do it? Let's just try stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. Apply seasoned to all enemies. Seasoned on death, make a toasty. All right, these toasties, man. Deal 4 damage if fatal. Increase this card's... Ooh, Hungry Blade. Okay. You know, this could get really good. I like this, though, too. I like them all. All right, so we're going to go with this one. And is there anything else we want to do? Heal 3 health, draw 1 card. Unlock, deal 4 damage to self. So we're probably going to take a damage here. So I'm going to use the rat jerky. And then we're going to... Well, what are we going to do? Let's see. Heal 15 health. We don't need that much. Unlock, deal 4 damage to self. Heal 15. But we don't have enough energy. When you open a lock, increase max health by 2. Okay, so that's going to help. Let's go ahead and bash this lock in. And I think I'm going to go towards the one... I know. We're skipping the chest. I'm going to go towards the one that's holding the key. And we'll take a look there. By the way, I have a Starbucks dark roast with a splash of oat milk. I'll take a sip of that right now. Cheers to all of you. If you're having a good time out there, hit that like button. It'll help more people see this video and learn about the game. Look at this guy. Wow. So, we definitely want to start feeding the Hungry Blade. This guy looks like he's going to shield up, so let's stop him from doing that. You know, technically we could take this guy out and maybe we let this guy shield up, you know, and avoid the 6 damage altogether. Is we could roast, and then hungry, right? Maybe that's what we do. Avoid the damage. Alright. Then we'll fill up our hungry, too. Wonderful. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and consume one of these as well. And we'll keep our health up. Yeah. Alright. So, I think we stab, and then we stab again, even though I would like to... Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Okay, I was thinking about that wrong. Alright, good. Ooh, there's the Hungry Blade again. Alright. So we've got a little bit of this to get through, and then the Hungry Blade goes up again. I'd say we're doing okay for the first time ever. Scratch around in the dirt. So a little bit of a search, but it's a zero coster, which we like. Unlock, start next combat with Lock Flail, and then consume. This card will be destroyed upon being played. This is interesting. Build a practice dummy to sharpen your attacks. This game has a lot going for it, doesn't it? We're going to go with this because we're literally staring at a lock. Oh. Oh, look at this guy. All right. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck, right? Unplayable, replenish. It's a fever. When another card increases its damage, draw 1 card. Oh man. All right. So what does pick mean? 3 pick. Cost is 3 pick. Where are my picks? What are we? Is this saying I've got 3 picks? I'm very confused about this, but I'm leaning this way. Weird Truffle, heal 5 health, draw 2 cards, consume, replenish, unplayable. When you open a lock, draw 2 cards. All right, I would like this. Can we do that? 3 picks. Unlock. Start next combat with a lock play. Okay. Yes, put that in there. 3 picks. All right, so I don't think I have the. Oh, is it wanting me to pop this in here? No, but I don't think I have the requisite cost is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna say never mind to that, and I think we're gonna pass altogether. Well, let's see. This card will be destroyed upon being played. Kind of like this though, but again, we'd have to get rid of this. All right, you know what? I'm saying never mind for now. But I enjoyed the meeting. I really did. He looked like a nice boy. I was just thinking if we can dig for weapons, maybe we should. Right? Unlock, deal 4 damage to self. Okay, so let's do this digging for weapons thing. Apply season to all enemies. Season on death makes a toasty. Add 1 vulnerable to target. Deal 4 damage. That is interesting. Increase target card's damage by 2. Draw 1 card. That's interesting. Alright, we'll go with the crippling blow. And I think what we're gonna need to do is, well, we're gonna have to bash one out. You know what I mean? Yeah, we are. So let's go ahead and... I am slightly drawn to the melting ice cube. Let's do that. Alright, here we go. Take a sip here, too. It's a neat looking game, isn't it? Holy moly. All right. We got a 40 health guy hanging around here with us. That's probably not great. Add 3 vulnerable to target. Well, that's exactly what we're going to have to do. So let's pop that on there right away. And good news here, we've got the Hungry Blade up to 6. So let's start with this. And then let's do this, of course. And we're not going to be able to make this fatal for anybody. So we are going to take some hits here. But we can try to make extra sure that we can take care of him next time. I will go ahead and use this. And we're going to end. Okay. Apologies for the screen shaky if that's not your deal. I did forget to turn that out. We're going to make a... well, are we going to make a toasty? Oh, this guy's gonna take shield. All right, you know what? We're just gonna get rid of him. And just looking at the guys that are preparing an attack. So let's do that. And we'll make a toasty here. Oh, we're out of... doggone. Okay. Well, we're gonna end. Alright, so no damage coming at us this time, which is great. We will make a toasty. And we're gonna go ahead and stab. Well, wait, let's think about this. So there's a toasty right there. We're gonna consume that at least. And we're gonna go ahead and stab this guy so that he doesn't armor up. We'll go ahead and increase this damage as well. And we will not do anything because we're out of energy. Look at me. See, that's that planning ahead that keeps folks coming back. You know, I've been called a tactician. I've been called a grand strategist. I've been called lots of things. This is what keeps people coming back to the Goat Force Gaming channel is this, you know, just this rigor, right, that gets applied to these strategy games. I'll tell you what. Okay, so we have 2 guys out here, and we're gonna hit both of them. In fact, we're gonna do this. And then we are gonna go ahead and make a toasty. And we're gonna eat the toasty, because of course we are. And we are not gonna do anything else, except we are gonna add some vulnerable to this guy for next time, all right? Okay. So the Hungry Blade is back. And again, this will receive 100% more damage. So, if my math is right, this is gonna do 14 damage, which should take him out. Let's do it. Perfect. Okay. Unlock, draw 1 card. Dig up a snack. Picky Eater, replenish, and unplayable. Oh. When you eat, make bone to pick. Oh, that's interesting. We do eat quite a bit, and I don't know what bone to pick is. Oh, there we go. Bone to pick. Unlock, consume. That's pretty cool. So a bunch of free keys, which could help with things like chests and locks, because science. So let's go Picky Eater this time. And, hey, that was a tough battle. Guy had 40 health. We did all right. I'm feeling pretty good. Hey, for a first time out, come on. Is this is this going to replenish our health here? I'm going to replenish some health real quick with a sip. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let's take a swim if we can. Are we going to... Oh. Wow. Wow, okay, that did more than just replenishing. That's wonderful. This card will always be drawn first. Card is not discarded. Draw another card when this card is drawn. Okay, so I think we should just give this a look and see what we're doing here. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Well, we're getting close to something, aren't we? All right. Cool. So let's let's start combat with Lock Flail, right? Deal 1 damage to all twice. Oh, that's neat. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Looks like we're going to get a crown and a shovel. Oh, you can hover over it and it'll tell you what it is. Now look, if you just turn your head just ever so slightly, you can... No, I'm kidding. I don't know what that says. Let's see. Digging here rewards cards unique to mossy tunnels. All right. Okay. I don't think we have any digging opportunities right now, but we could rest. Seemed like a thing to do, right? Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. So this is going to do exactly 8 damage, and will cancel attack if damaged. Oh, that's interesting. Timid will cancel attack if damaged. Guess what? We're probably just going to cancel out some attacks. This guy, I just want to take out altogether. He's got 8. This seems perfect. And then we're going to cancel out the rest of the attacks. Outstanding. That's great. And now they're all sleepy as well. Okay. We're going to end. And what is this? Is mossy. Regenerates 2 health at the start of turn. Okay. Well, that's nice. Deal 3 damage if fatal, make a toasty. Alright. Well, we're gonna let you not shield up. And what else are we gonna do? Well, we could go ahead and Go ahead and take this guy out. Might as well, right? Get it down to 1, and that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for us. Except we're gonna go ahead and apply that too, because why not? Okay. Liverwort. Liverwort. Deal 4 damage to self. Oh, it's a curse. This card will not be discarded at the end of turn. This card is destroyed when it leaves your hand. Huh. Okay, I see. So we need to end combat right now, which, great news. The Hungry Blade. It's ready. 18. Wow. Okay. Increase max health by 5. Evolve 2. Interesting. This has 9 total uses left. Rolling Death. Deal 1 damage if fatal. Multiply this card's damage by 2. You know, this has me thinking now. Are our cards in here? Yes. Okay, so this does not have a limited number of uses. I was just wondering, did I miss that on the Hungry Blade? Dodge 2. Reduce damage you receive by your current dodge value. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a passive. Oh, let's do that. That sounds great. Stay puffed. Indeed. Now I'm thinking of that movie. All right. What do we have here? Shroomy Tunnel. A deadly creature lives here. Oh, nice. All right. Well, we're at full health, which is great. I think we should probably dig for weapons. Deal 4 damage when you eat. Increase this card's damage by 1. See, that sounds great. Make a tasty pick. Okay. I think we should do this. All right. So now, we don't have anything to pick this lock, do we? All right, so we can go ahead and bash. And then we can go ahead and rat jerky, I think. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I played that wrong. I played that totally wrong. Should have used the rat jerky, and then we would have gotten a bone to pick. All right, see? Hey, learn from the goat. Okay, learn from my mistakes. It's all right. We're learning. And now, I think we're ready to go. We'll dig one more time. Why not? Deal 3 damage. If fatal, draw 1 card. Deal 8 damage. Exhaust. If fatal, make spicy toasty. Oh my. Deal 3 damage. Heal 3 health. Consume. That's cool. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. 8 damage is, you know, nothing to sneeze at. Apparently we're going into a tough battle here. Oh. Oh. Okay, what is this? Has thorns. Retaliates for 1 damage when attacked, unless fatal. Wow. All right. These guys all have the timid deal as well, except for this guy. So, Yamahama. Let's, well, we gotta start working on this guy. We have to. I'm thinking a stab and then a lock flail to cancel out these attacks to begin with. Yeah, let's do... Well, then again, maybe we want to get rid of some of these little guys, because they could end up being problematic as well. I think that's what we might do. Let's do this. Right, we are going to take a little bit of damage, which is fine. But we can take one of these guys out, too. So, let's do that. We'll make a toasty for ourselves. We'll go ahead and... Are we going to consume 1? No, not yet. Not yet, but we are going to end the turn. Okay, so we got 6 coming our way from that guy. He's still taking double damage. We can roast this guy up real good. So we stop damage over there. And then we can do 20. The old big boss guy, right? Probably the smart thing to do, even though these guys are gonna get a little bit harder to take down. All right, here's what we're gonna do. That makes our scavenger blade do more damage, which is nice, because we're gonna come at the big guy with both of these big attacks now. I think that makes sense to do that. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. I know. I might be kicking myself at some point for leaving these guys alive, and then the fact that they're going to start stacking shield, but we'll find out. Then again, can take these guys out right now with one of these at least. So let's do... What does our Stay Puff do again? Dodge 2. Right. Okay. So I guess as long as it's in your hand, it's active type of thing. I do think it might be worth... well, we're going to go ahead and apply this. And if Fate'll make it toasty. So part of me wants to do the crippling blow. Part of me just wants to go ahead and do this and get rid of this last guy, and I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and consume this as well, and we will apply this. So that keeps him vulnerable for a while. What's going on here? Oh, we'll call reinforcements. Okay. Well, I was wondering if that was going to be a thing. So let's just exhaust what we can. I know it's not a ton of damage, but it's something. Okay. Alright, so we got 6 more damage coming our way, and oh, wow, he called in a big guy. I think we got to get rid of him. Okay, we're very close here. 5 damage, let's do it. And look at this, we're even going to make a toasty. Okay, that's great. We are going to take a little bit of a hit here. I'm going to just put that back into rotation. We don't need it just yet. Now we got some nice cards showing up. Okay, let's take out one of these guys if we can here. So let's see, this will do 6 if we flash. So let's go there and let's roast. Okay, that'll give us a nice little toasty. And then we're deal 4 damage, which will be 8. Or 6. Or 6. I meant 6. Because math. And we're going to end. And that just leaves this one guy, which, you know, lot better off. Okay. Boy, that's a lot of shield there, isn't it? So 4 damage. Another 10. That's about as good as we could do on that one, I think. Note to self, the vulnerables really, really come in handy here. Is this guy going to run away? Oh, we can't have that. We cannot have that. Deal 5 damage. So let's cripple. And then let's do this. Wonderful. All right. I suppose I should have used the health before I ended that. Let's take a sip here, too. Cheers to you. Shroom and Gloom, folks. It's fun. Add 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Each time you deal damage, temporarily reduce cost by 1. Wow. That seems really, really good. That seems really good. We're gonna do this. But it's a 4-coster? But how would we do that? Huh. I think it's worth trying to do. Right? Okay, so let's see what we got here. Do we wanna rest? Alright, so good. So we've got a free unlock. We know about that going into this. And I think we will rest. Okay, and we will dig for weapons. Deal 3 damage if fatal, draw 1 card. Deal 1 damage 3 times if fatal, make toasty kebab. Alright. Heal 5 health, persistent. Deal 4 damage if fatal, increases card's damage by 1. Oh, we like that, but it's probably a little bit late to start building another Hungry Blade. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is the thing with trying it live for the first time. Okay, so I'm gonna try this hot poker, I think. All right. And let's go ahead and use our bone to pick. And should we look at the map? Let's look at the map. Okay, so there's no map to see. No map to see. This is it. This is it, apparently. Oh, maybe it really is it. I was just... Oh, that's... Okay. What is happening here? Almost look like anemones, you know? Okay. All right. So we got some tough enemies. Yeah. So how are we going to use this, folks? I mean, I kind of got it hoping that, we'd have an opportunity in the future. This could be rough. Just taking a look here, this could be rather challenging. Okay, so we can't cancel any attacks from the look of it. I guess we could try to take out one of these little guys, so that they don't become a problem for us. So maybe let's do that. All right, 1 down. Oh, here we go. So that's how you do. Okay, I understand now. So it's other cards that we use. So 0-costers would knock that down. That is interesting. Okay. I didn't quite get that at first, but now I'm definitely on board. Let's go ahead and do this. And don't need to do that. Add 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Each time you deal damage, temporarily reduce cost by 1. Okay, got it. All right, we're going to end. Each time you do damage. So something like that weapon that does this one. Hot Poker. That card pairs well with the other card. For sure. Let's go Hungry Blade. What is this? Will gain 5 stacks of rage. Okay. Well, let's maybe try and prevent that from happening. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. We can't do 10 damage, can we? No, we can't. That is a little bit of a bummer. But we can get pretty darn close. So, okay, you know what? This is great. Goodbye. And we get the toasty kebab. Isn't that great? Okay. Not discarded upon being played. Perfect. Okay. All right, I was slightly more worried when we came up to these guys, but this is going well so far. So this guy did get some shield. We got to focus on this guy now. 5 damage when you eat. This card's damaged by 1. So let's, if fatal, make spicy toast. Yeah, well, it's not going to be fatal, unfortunately, but I do think it's worth focusing some points on this guy. So let's do that. Especially with him powering up, I'm a little bit worried about the stacks of rage. Okay, so we got to do 13 damage here. Is that going to be possible? We got this thing again, which I don't think is going to be possible to pull off here. So that'll be 8. All right, we might be able to work this out. I still think we should take him out. Oh, but you know what? That's not going to do it. Well, we're very close, aren't we? We will go ahead and apply the vulnerable. All right. Couple toasties. We got the hungry. We like seeing that. I think we will use the hungry on this guy. And then we'll go with the lock flail. Perfect. We are going to consume both of those, and then we will end things with this. Itchy fingers. Anybody itchy lately? Man, I like the spring, but holy cats. Allergies. They are a thing. Grab the Benadryl or the Claritin or whatever and just bathe in it. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do that. Surgeon General would probably not advise that, and neither does the goat. That was a joke. All right? All right? Okay. I'm glad we clarified. Okay, so we got, we got Padkus, right? Heal 7 health, gain 2 energy, draw 1 card. I mean, that's pretty nice. 5 uses, but that is pretty nice for a 0 coster. Replenish unplayable when you open a lock, draw 2 cards. Unlock, deal 1 damage to self, increase max health by 5. Oh, that is interesting. All right, so you know what? I like this. We're gonna go with that. And look at this shiny. Look at the shiny over here. Oh, that's you know, I don't think that's gonna be the kind that you want to swim in. I have a bad feeling about that. I do want to search for weapons. I would like to do that. Look at this. Deal 4 damage to all and draw a card. It's a 2 coster though. Unplayable, replenish. When another card increases its damage, draw 1 card. Now look, we tried to get that from the store. Remember Woodchuck, Coodchuck? So let's go with Fever this time. And look, we're gonna walk through this. I don't think this is gonna go well for us. I have a bad feeling. Okay, all right. But you understood that looked like lava, right? It wasn't only me. I know it wasn't only me. All right, when you eat, make a bone to pick. We might be eating. When you open a lock, increase max health by 2. We like seeing that. Okay, so we're gonna eat. I know, it's a little bit of a waste, but we want a bone to pick. There's our bone to pick. Where do we want to go? Let's see. You will be granted a foresight. Or you will be granted a foresight. Thorny tunnel or mossy tunnel. You know, I think we're gonna get a little bit thorny out there. You know what I mean? Let's dig for weapons. We got an extra energy right now. That's nice. Apply 1 spell weakness to target. Every time you play a card, the enemy will take damage. Wow. That's cool. It's a 3 coster though. Deal 2 damage. Deal 5 damage to self. Make a burning rage. What is it burning? Rage 5. Add 5 damage to your attacks. Wow. Okay. But you have to inflict some pain. Deal 8 damage persistent. If fatal, gain 2 energy. Wow, I like this. I like this a lot. I like the art on this. All right, we're going with that. Stay thirsty, friends. Right? For coffee, that is. Methinks the battles are continuing to get harder along the way. Good news here. We can take out this guy with our Hungry Blade. Let's take a look at the offering overall. Deal 1 damage 3 times. We got to start getting rid of cards. I wonder if that's a thing. I don't want these stabs anymore. Okay, so let's just take a look at this too. Retaliates for 1 damage when attacked unless fatal. Ah, all right. What is this? Inspired enemies deal double damage. Oh no. Double damage? All right, well. Huh. So who do we want to take out? And we got to go with somebody that is going to get powered up. So I think I'm actually going to opt to take the 6 damage for now. I don't want to deal with the powered up guy. We could... No, the math doesn't math out. It's like, well, can we stop this guy? We can stop this guy from attacking because he's got the timid thing. So let's do that at least. I know we are going to take a little bit of a hit, but I'm not too worried about it. This would not be wise to use on somebody like this for reasons. Let's do this. It's at least a start, is the way I look at it. All right, we're gonna end. And I know this guy deals 5 extra damage per attack, I think. Will cancel attack if damaged. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't aware of that. If fatal, gain 2 energy. Look at, so it's basically, it's like a free attack. It's great. It's great. I mean, am I understanding that right? We're just going to get 2 right back. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Love it. Love it. Okay, so, again, will cancel attack if damaged. Well, absolute. Did we just get this right back? This card is not discarded upon being played. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. This card is wild. All right. Well, we'll take another freebie. This is an even better card than I had previously thought. I mean, because look, we're going to do this. And boom. That's wild. Okay, so we do need to attack this guy to apparently cancel the attack. First, we're going to do this. And what else are we going to do? So this will not be fatal. Card is not discarded upon being played. Okay, I was just curious if it was going to... if there was a way to keep it in our hand for next time. But it does not appear so. I don't want this to exhaust. That could come in handy later on in the battle. Oh, true to form, it did cancel out the attack. That is great. Okay. All right, deal 5 damage when you eat. Increase this card's damage by 1. Could we set that up? I think we could. I think we could. Maybe. Alright, that's okay, because this is why we want to do this. Right? Oh, I wanted to use the toasty. I forgot that it closes out the battle once you take out the last guy, but yeah. You saw where I was going, right? Deal 10 damage to self. Holy moly, 10. Draw 2 cards, gain 1 energy. I don't know about that. Replenish, unplayable. When you eat, increase max health by 1. That's kind of cool. Heal 1 health, replenish exhaust. When you eat, increase this card's healing by 1. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm going to do this. And we're going to keep going in this very strange game. Alright, growing confidence. When you add a card to a deck, gain 1 max HP. That's great. That's great. Okay. So let's see here. What passives do we have in the deck? When you eat, make a bone to pick. Okay. Well, we're gonna eat. When you open a lock, increase max health by 2. That's great too. All right. So let's eat. And then we're gonna draw a card as well. All right. Well, maybe we ate in the wrong order there, but maybe not, because I don't think we would have had that anyway. So let's search for weapons. Deal 2 damage, deal 5 damage to self. I don't want that. Increase target card's damage by 4. Exhaust. I mean, that's kind of cool. Unplayable, replenish. If this is in your hand when an enemy dies, make impatience. What is that? Heal 3 health, temporary. That's cool. All right, let's do that. I like these passives. It's interesting. Anything else we want to do here? This is when you eat. When you open a lock. All right, so we will be doing that. I think we do want to rest. And I think we're just ready to open the lock at this point. What do we got here? Oop, didn't read it. Didn't read it, so now we got to do the thing. Remember the thing? All right, just turn your head. Okay, Mossy Tunnel has an energizing bath, +2 energy. Wow, all right. Like permanent? Okay, so they only have 100 health now. Let's see what we got here. Has loot. Okay. Regenerates 4 health at the start of turn. Has spell weakness. Will take 1 damage whenever you play a card. All right, that's cool. That's cool. And it looks like everybody else is just kind of normal. So when you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Well, when another card increases its damage, draw 1 card. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat. Are we gonna eat now? I almost think we should eat now, because then we're gonna get a card draw, right? Yeah, let's. Okay. So of course he took a damage, which is great. So that gave us. Ooh, we like incinerate. Incinerate is nice for us. So let's go ahead now and I think we're gonna stab and then we're gonna incinerate and make a spicy toast. Okay. All right, good. And then we're going to eat, but this will also give us some card draw. Oh, hold on. Deal 3 damage. Okay, who do we want to deal 3 damage to, I guess? Well, how about the attacking guy? And that's going to give us a flash, which we will likely put on this guy. There's another heal. So this is getting good here. Very interesting. But we're not done eating. We're not done eating. We're going to eat a lot this turn. So oh, we could take this guy out as well, but I think we're going to take this guy out instead. So let's put vulnerable. Why can't I grab this? What's happening? What did I do? Oh, 0 battery. Right, interesting. Okay, so we gotta charge the battery up, right? Is that a thing? Okay. Do we want to do this again? I think we do. Yeah, see, this is good, but we're not going to be able to do all the things. So we did raise this up, which is great. We're going to get rid of this guy, avoid some attacks again, and I think that's going to do it for us. We are out of battery. All right. Truth be told, I was not tracking our battery. And you're saying, yes, we're not shocked at all. We'll give the player 1 hornwort. Okay, good. Good, is that a good thing? I don't know. Here's the hungry blade. So that'll do, 24 damage, which is nice. Unplayable replenish. If this is in your hand when an enemy dies, make impatience. Oh, that's right. Okay, which will give us some health, which would be nice right now. 1 vulnerable to all enemies, so we got to do some damage to knock that down. All right, let's take one of these guys out. I think we'll take this guy out. And there's our impatience for some health. Which leaves us 2, right? Yeah, okay, so let's just trying to decide here. I think what do I think? I think we're gonna do this. And we're gonna go ahead and eat. And we're gonna eat again. Okay. And I believe this guy is still, yeah, whenever we play a card, he's taking damage. Okay, all right. Perfect. So this is the curse one, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. We'll add moss to enemies, increases regrowth. Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? Oh, this is our favorite. Okay, well, we know we're going to use that right away. It's such a good card. What are we dealing with here? It has loot. Okay, regenerates 4 health. All right. Well, I do think that we should just get this out of the way, right? And this is probably what we want to do here. And then let's go ahead and we'll do this. All right. So what's the intent? Oh, he's going to call buddies. Of course he is. All right. Still at battery 0. Wow. So I wonder, does that just sit there then? For the rest of time? Whenever another card increases damage, draw 1 card. Okay. All right. Well, we're not going to be doing that, are we? I don't think so. Okay, well, limited options, folks, right now. We'll do what we can. And that's gonna do it. I would love to get some battery. What is this? Foresight deck. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. All right, let's end. So all the buddies are back. Hungry Blade does 13. We got to get rid of the big guy. We got to focus on that, I think. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's hit for 20, and then that is gonna do it for us. We're definitely starting to draw down in terms of health, but I think that's to be expected. We could use the lock flail this time. Oh, look at this. We've got our favorite. We have got our favorite, and we're going to be able to do all kinds of nastiness to 3 of these guys if I am understanding things correctly. I do believe that I am. So the mace is still thirsty. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? I hope you are. All right. We are coming for you now. Wow, what a time. And look at this. Add 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Each time you deal damage temporarily, reduce cost by 1. That's perfect. That is perfect. So we are going to use this time. What else are we going to do? Deal 1 damage 3 times. Oh, well, let's just make that free. Why don't we just make this free altogether? Then again, there might be some value to using it first, right? Deal 1 damage to all enemies twice. Just thinking about the math. I don't want to think about the math anymore, so we're going to do that. Wait, are we going to get energy back for using this? -2? Well, now I have to know. Oh my goodness, we just gained energy. I like this game even more now. Okay. That is, that's outstanding. When you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. So we will do that, and we will do that again, and we will do that again. Look at this. All right. So let's make another enemy die and get another impatience if we can. I don't know if we can, though. Let's see, 11 damage. Because I want to send the 11 damage to this guy. Well, this would be our best bet here. You know, this might actually... I got to math out the math. It might math. Okay, it didn't math. It didn't math, but I think this time it's gonna math. Yes, it did. All right, let's do this again now, and I think we're ready to swing for. Should be 24, right? Unless there's. Okay, it's 18 somehow. I thought it was double. Oh, 50% more damage. Got it. That was the rage thing, I believe that caused that. Hey, that was a great turn. That was a wonderful, great turn. All right, cheers to all of you. And now we're back out here with well, crap cards, if we're being totally honest. And we would be nothing but. Deal 3 damage if fatal, make toasty. All right, well, we're just gonna do some swings then. Can't do this. We will go ahead and do that. This guy's gonna heal a little bit, right? Gonna call in some folks next time, but that's okay. That's all right, because we're gonna take him out before he can do that. Let's vulnerable. Let's hungry blade. Perfect. Wow. Consume target card. Consume. Replenish. Draw another card when this card is drawn. Interesting. Increase target card's damage by 10. Wow. Wow. Let's do that. All right, let's keep dialing it in here. Erect Toad Shrine. All right, look. I have no idea what this does, and that's why we're taking it. Okay. We're gonna get weird out here. All right, because we have to. Is this gonna give us more energy? Is that what they were? Oh, no Toad Shrine showing up. Well, that's a bummer. Now, wait a second. So we are going to use this because we will be trying to draw another shrine. My goodness, we've got 5 energy now. Can we get a Toad Shrine real quick? Okay, all right. So we're getting there. We're getting there. How about Toad Shrine? No? Okay. All right. Well, we tried. We did, in fact, try to get the shrine. We are going to rest. And what else are we going to do? When you eat, increase max health by 1. So we're going to go ahead and increase max health by 1. Oh, we're doing it. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do this. All right. Lick the toad and forget a card. Oh, man. All right. Well, you know what we want to do. Goodbye, Stab. Goodbye forever. Bye-bye. That is awesome. Okay. Unlock, consume. Right. Well, still got 4 energy. When you eat, increase max health by 1. But we don't have anything to eat, do we? No. Okay. Well, we can dig for weapons. Unplayable. If this card is in your hand when you take damage, make repressed rage. Rage 1, temporary unplayable. Each time you deal damage, increase rage by 1. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. I really enjoy these passives. Okay, well, I think we are ready to rip. Let's rip. Thorny Tunnel, home of a hungry mole. Trade edibles for cards. Right. I don't think I want to trade any edibles. Home of a sneaky mole. Trade lockpicks for cards. Well, I mean, we can at times get free lockpicks. Maybe that pans out for us. It's a bold strategy. Let's see how that pans out, right? Oh, goodness. All right, speaking of rage, right? But then again, you know, last time there was rage, we were able to cancel out the attack as long as we hit. I don't know. We'll ignore the next 2 effects. That's not very nice. We'll give the player psychosis. Oh. All right. I don't know if I want to see what psychosis is, but we have our favorite. Our favorite is here. Increase. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Oh, my goodness. Oh. Okay, well, let's go to town. Number 1. And number 2. My goodness. Look at this. What a time. What a time. Okay, so we got a bunch of impatience. Do we have anything? Oh, wow. Look at this. I didn't even realize we had the notebook as well. Add 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Holy smokes, folks. Well, let's see if we can do the thing where we get energy back. That was ridiculous. Heal 3 health. Do we get anything? We got to get rid of this other stab. That's what we need to do. This is in your hand when an enemy dies. Make impatience. So look, we can play this. Okay, and I know it's not going to go to this guy. Well, wait a second. So it's not going to go to that guy, but it is going to go to this guy, right? And it's going to take 50% more. So that would be 27. Right? 9 and 18, 27. Which is a little bit of a problem. Isn't it? Little bit. Oh, hey. So that would be 21. See, the problem is we don't have enough to do both. All right, well, it is what it is. It was still just a mega round. Let's see. Do we have anything that benefits from eating? This card is in your hand when you take damage. Make repressed rage. Okay. All right. That was awesome. Now, I wonder, is this for the rest of the round that deals 18? I'm guessing no. It'll go back to normal now, but not sure. Not sure. Deal 3 damage if fatal, make toasty. Well, we are going to do that. Deal 5 damage to self. Yeah. When you play any card, take 1 damage. So we might let this hang for a minute. Oh, that guy's going to recruit. Interesting. Well, we're going to go ahead and make a toasty. Because why not, right? 1 damage to all twice. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this for right now. Then we'll go ahead and do this. And 1 damage to all twice. Okay, so let's roast, right? Perfect. We'll go ahead and end. And 1 damage 3 times if fatal, right? We really need to focus up on this guy. I think we've got no other attacks coming. This is still out of battery. We need to, you know, is there a Walgreens or a CVS up ahead where we could just grab some Duracells or Energizers real quick? Something like that, you know? I mean, I'm not asking for much, I don't think. This could be part of the equation. I wish it costed just a little bit less, you know? Scavenger Blade, when you eat, increases card's damage. Well, I think this is a good opener. Okay, and what else do I think? Dodge to replenish, unplayable. Right. I think we're gonna just go ahead and add that onto that, and that'll do it. Okay. So I know he blocked. Oh wow, it's still 18. Wow. Well, that's unexpected, isn't it? What happened there? Oh no, there must be something that I didn't read. That's terrible. Well, that's definitely on me. Goofed up. I bet that's what it was. No. That wouldn't make sense. I wonder what that was. I'm gonna have to watch it in post, right? Huh. So that's what these guys are doing. Well, that's that really goofed things up. I don't know if I would have been able to prevent any of that, but that was definitely bad. Yeah. What do we have here? Is inspired. Inspired enemies deal double damage. Wow, that's not well, that's not good. But they're not blocking effects anymore, so at least there's that. This card is in your hand when you take damage. Make repressed rage. Well, good news. Good news there. Bad news for the health, but good news. Deal 1 damage to all twice. Well, that seems like maybe a good thing to do, right? Boy, we are really gonna get slapped this time. We really are. I still feel like we've got to get rid of this guy. We are gonna make some repressed rage, so we've got that coming to us. Okay. Please be excited, right? I guess. All right, where's our rage? I swear we were gonna get I was told we were gonna have. Oh, there it is. All right. Rage 5, temporary, unplayable. Each time you deal damage, increase rage by 1 times 5. All right. Oh, deal 1 plus 5 damage through. Oh, okay. All right. Now we're talking. But they've got this. Okay. So they're inspired, is what it comes down to. When you eat, increases card's damage by 5. Okay. All right. So this is going to ultimately do 15. And we are going to take this guy out. Okay. And wow. All right, so now we're going to take this guy out, and that'll cancel out damage, right? We're going to go ahead and do this. And that... Wow, 3 plus 25. Okay, so, well, this is the best choice for us. And we're going to go ahead and use these at the same time. Get some health back. All right, that went pretty well. The rage creation was great. Hey, it's our favorite, but... Another card increases damage, draw 1 card. Okay. But we've got nothing to eat. If fatal, getting 2 energy, right? Okay. We'll absolutely do that, and we will do this. Okay, you know, not our greatest round, but that's okay. That's all right. Gain 2 energy, draw 1 card. I like this. 3 uses. Build a practice dummy to sharpen your attacks. I'm thinking this would allow us to upgrade certain cards, and that is what I'd like to do. You know, probably similar to the frog totem that we raised. So I think that makes sense. All right. Let's keep rolling along here. All right. Well, you know I love a good thirsty mace. This seems nice, but what is this going to cost us? That's the thing. You are poor. Come back later. All right. Well, apparently that solves that. Can we click around here? You know, this might be one of those types of games. I'm just trying to click around. All right, maybe not. Okay. That was worth trying, right? Try all the things. Okay, so we are erecting a toad shrine this time. That's exciting. We can get a rest in, which would be great after last time for sure. So let's definitely do our toad shrine. We know we want to do that. And can we get rid of something crummy like, not that. Not that, not that, not that. We've got something hanging around. It's not. Oh, there it is. I knew there was another stab somewhere. Okay, stabby, stabby. Goodbye. All right. Now, I do want to look at the map real quick. Perfect. All right. That's going to give us another card too, right? No? Maybe not. When you eat, make a bone to pick. All right, so we do want to have a bone to pick, right? And let's dig for weapons. Increase target card's damage by 4. You know, that could be really good with our other card that we like. The mace, right? The hungry mace. All right, so let's do that, and we will heal. Okay, so apparently this does not... Yeah, draw another card when this card is drawn. Oh, when it's drawn. I gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, the goat's with it now. All right, we're gonna rest, and I think we're gonna go pick the lock. Let's do it. What do we have here? A deadly creature lives here. Oh, great. Wonderful. All right. That's okay. Now let's see what... Oh. Okay, so what is this? Are we going to mutate? Will evolve upon death. Will explode when the countdown ends. All right, so I'm not too worried about the initial countdown here. But... I do want to add this to... Well, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Deal 1 damage to all twice. So what if it was 5 damage to all twice? Yeah, that seems like a better way to go, maybe. Nothing to eat. Spicy toasty, right? So this is going to technically do 10. So let's do 10 and 12, right? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I didn't count right. That's okay. That's all right. We'll explode when the countdown ends, man. I'm actually a little concerned. We are not getting great cards for this particular situation. This guy is definitely going to explode here. So I guess let's go roasty toasty. And this is going to be what it is. Let's... Oh, my goodness. Okay. So he's still going to evolve. Wow. I guess I could have gotten rid of this card as well. Well, let's do that. Oh, of course that got blocked, right? No, it didn't. He took the damage. All right. It made a similar sound to when that was happening. Well, that's not going to be anywhere near fatal. This is going to be rough, folks. We officially have some damage coming our way now. No way to stop it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. So, 5 damage to all twice. That would be good. And then I think we go with that. At least we got the dodge 2 card in there. Alright, let's keep going. We'll see how we do. It's not looking great. Deal 3 plus 2. Probably makes sense to add a vulnerable. Man, oh man. Alright. So let's do that, and we don't have a whole lot of options. Alright, so we got another 10 coming our way. This thing just keeps popping up. Deal 1 damage 3 times, 18 damage, so I think we're gonna do our 18 and our 14. Right? I would like to see what happens if we take this guy out successfully. And at least what the mutation deal is, or, sorry, evolution. Okay, so we got 12. So this would do 10. Or we could do 12. Alright, so it all nets out similarly here. 20 or 20? Oops. Alright, so let's do that, and let's do this. Well, I wish I had just 1 more point of energy. Come on, we need something big here. And we are not going to get it, are we? But we are going to survive into the next round, which, you know, may or may not make a difference. We don't know. Let's do that at least. And that's going to do it again. Okay, so it's going to be fatal. So let's do this. Oh, wow. Okay, and look at this now. It's going to evolve again. And he's calling friends? All right. Well, folks, this is not great. We're just gonna go with the same deal. Right? And let's end turn. Oh, goodness. All right, so this is gonna be a huge help to us this round. This is a godsend that this showed up here. I'm just wondering if we should go ahead and make a spicy toast here. I think we probably should, right? And then we'll use this. Might as well make one spicy toast. Oh, wait. What are these things? What are these? We'll explode when the countdown ends. Okay, wow, a lot of exploding. All right, so let's do that. Oh, okay. Didn't notice that they were gonna evolve. Holy smokes. Well, I suppose let's go with the original plan. Wowee. Let's use the spicy toast. And we are out of energy. What a time. The gray caps get you. Well, there's the gloom part of the shroom, right? Oh, look at this now. What do we got here? That was messy. Oh, that's giving me Pennywise vibes, I have to say. Can we move? No, we can't move. Can we click? Okay. You grow more powerful each time. Oh, wow. Let's see how far you got. Oh, you know what? We made it a respectable distance. You gain nothing in death. Wait, we grow more powerful each time, but we gain nothing in death. All right. That was fun. This is a fun little game. I definitely will play more of this. Happy to show it off here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you didn't yet get a chance to hit that like button, please go ahead and do that. It really does help more than you know. And it will allow for even more exposure to this game, which, you know, we got to support the good ones, right? Hey, have a great one out there. And let's do this again sometime soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every time because they're the best. And you're the best. Can't thank you enough for the support. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.